Hello, everybody. Welcome back in to some Outlast Trials. Um, you know, Today we're gonna be getting some more rebirth tokens. I believe they're called rebirth tokens. Um, my plan is to get where my friend is. My buddy is at. I want to say. I don't know where he is. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, he's here, but he has like 80. um, Excuse me. 1 second, guys. He has about 75, 80-ish of the rebirth tokens, so we want to be on the same path and same page. So, um, I've been told that, you know, why not? And then in the same time, I'm also doing this to, of course, get my tasks done. Specifically, my Trial Maker ones, where we can get this, but you have to play 10 games from the Trial Maker. So I'm doing that solo. I created one that's literally just the same thing as before, but making it GIFs because it is Christmas time, and it's easier to see than propaganda posters most of the time because I miss them sometimes and end up having to go back after I've completed the mission, do it. So I ended up putting it on the, damn, that's a crazy username or name for the trial there. But yeah, I made it the first mission in the game when you first start, which is the prison mission with Leland Coyle. And we have to kill the snitch. I believe that's what it's called.
Against our truth. Kill the snitch, and we will let you out.
It's super easy. It takes me between 15 and 25 minutes usually to do, and then maybe a little bit longer. So between a 15 and 30 minutes, way quicker than the 45-minute time frame, and it lets me level up pretty quickly as well. Plus, with a good grade like an A plus or an A, you get 1,300 XP-ish. So I'm gaining roughly around 2,750 XP a game. And of course, I did just relapse, excuse me, and I have to regain everything. But in the meantime, I'm using this stun rig because the stun rig is on the dailies, as we can see here. I also need to unlock the jammer rig and use that 3 times, but I have to spot 3 enemies. Oh, I don't know why I'm using it. I read that wrong. But yeah, I'm buying all the rigs. I just bought the stun just to have because I feel like it's better to have solo. And as we go, we'll just, try to avoid that stuff as we play. And we're going to be looking for, presents that are around the map and, having fun while we play. And, I have really liked this game. I've had it for about a week, and I know you guys are going to be like, oh, you've had it for a week, and you already have relapsed, and you're a high level in the game. Like, you're a nerd. Well, when you play with a couple buddies and you redo the entire every mission that you didn't get an A+ in and go for an A+ on all of them, and you have fun playing the game, it sets up for good sessions. We play for 5 or 6 hours at a time, and it's been really easy for us to level up and whatnot. But yeah, we are trying to. Do I need that? I can drop an antidote. I don't need multiple antidotes. Any Christmas presents? I don't see a Christmas present. But yeah, we need to find 5 Christmas presents. That is mandatory. That is a must-get-done challenge. As well as trying to look for evidence files that could be here on this map. And, of course, headshot him and then go pick him up. Because I don't quite have my rig back. But yeah, so these missions also help me get more. I'm gonna pop that actually. Just to get onto the second portion of the map. This map is very easy to play, of course. Here's the Leland Coils cutscene in the very first mission. And if you guys want to see a walkthrough of the game, I'm very welcome to doing that. You know, having a strange individual playthrough. I believe there are 9 to 10 different storyline maps to go through. That's insane. You're a bad man, Leland. You're a bad man. Run away. Anyways, we'll do a quick little rundown for the presents and whatnot. I'm gonna pick up that bottle. I always like to have at least 1 or 2 throwables in my inventory with an antidote. I don't usually carry bandages, but for now, I guess it's okay to have that. There should be a present somewhere nearby. We'll just go ahead and push him. Lights come off. And we need to go this way. I don't see any presents, which makes me not super happy. Wow, I'm really not finding any presents. Oh, that was bad. Early in the morning, guys. My bad. I apologize. Now, this is very good. Especially with an early, you know, a rig that's not leveled up. It's extremely good. Alright, we need to open this and then look for gasoline to fill up the generator. We need to do that as soon as humanly possible. Obviously, we cannot leave until we find the 5 presents, so that'll be our first job. This right here is very important as well. We definitely want to be farming the traps. We also get a challenge done for that, which is very good. We're going to pop the syringe just in case. Now we need to locate. Yeah, let's use that rig recharger. And then we'll go in here.
Research every inch.
I believe this is... Yeah. I'm gonna pop this arc battery. I need to find presents, but I'm not finding any. We'll just pick up the health bottles because they're good. here's the generator. We'll just fill this up real quick. And then, usually, if you see... Alright, so... Okay, so we could just do that. You just want to figure it out. I would go left to right, and then on the other side as well. Always go left to right. I've found that is the most effective way. These are like skill checks. Like, here's a present.
You see that?
We'll look all around for these presents. Presents are very big. We have 2, which is a solid start, of course. Never hurts to just look around and potentially find more. It could potentially be laying around somewhere.
It's a vast conspiracy. Maybe people who don't even know they're on.
So that, so we can lift this. If we try to lift it and he's there, without the stun rig there, that would have been bad. Will we get that done?
You're back.
I want to watch every trap. Just be careful. Back away from that. We'll use that. Okay. After we get him through the barricade over here, it gets hard because we have to watch out for the which is in here. And we search the corpse. It's kind of graphic, but is what it is, I guess. We gotta put the key in.
Are you following the TV screens? Oh God!
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off that. You can have that. That's your body for now. Oh, it's a... That's not nice. We'll open this.
You see that?
I want to ping him. I fucking hate Jaegers, bro. Motherfuckers are strong for no reason. I see a gift that I definitely want to get.
What are these screws talking? Whatever he said, he's lying. I'm with you. I'm with you. Why would you want to hurt me?
know how these big motherfuckers can jump like that, bro. It just doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
My God's gonna kill your powerful ass.
Oh, fuck no.
We should grab that. Watch your ass. It's a trap.
Okay.
They're close. Be careful.
Wow. Totally did not see you there. Oh, yeah, yep. Saw that last second. Sir, I need you to stay there.
And the worries just drift away.
He's kind of retarded. What the fuck is even this room, bro? Interesting stuff. I need to go back and get that diamond key now. Oh, here's the last gift. We'll open this. Still need to find that club. I didn't find the club. Definitely missing some room. What the fuck? Open this up.
Hey man, relax. Get off me.
That's not it. I think Leland had a field day over here.
These walls aren't going to keep you in, they're here to keep the world out.
Sorry, Jaeger. There we go. Took a very long time to find this, but that's okay. Let's go snitch.
We'll get you out of this place. You pathetic shit. My clock's gonna get gullible ass. They're gonna hurt you.
Take the damage. Now we need to run away from him.
You ain't smart enough to stay here.
Yep, see, like I said, it's really easy. Get a bunch of levels because of it. It's really worth it. Not to mention, we also got a challenge done or a task, yeah. Can't claim it yet, but we'll claim it eventually. It's 150 XP, but another 200 things, so we can go to our catalogs and unlock this. Now we're on to this page.
It's tomorrow.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend our 6 upgrade points on unlocking 3 more rigs. I know they might not be meta, but we need the X-ray and the gamma rig.
That now. You let me know how that works for you.
And then I'm gonna unlock the barricade rig. I'm gonna wait to get the heal one, but that's okay. I just gotta use.
Catch you later.
All these other rigs.
You're getting better every day.
I need to go upstairs. I want to see what I unlocked. So I unlocked Invis and Door Trap Breaker. Those 2 are pretty solid. These hide and heal, restore, and breathe ones, these aren't very good. Quick Escape, I guess, is... yeah, that's pretty bad. Cacophony is terrible. Don't get that. Slippers is good. Lock Breaker is good. If used correctly, it's okay. It's not terrible. Recycle isn't actually that bad, now that I think about it. It gives you actually a reason to use, but I don't need to be taking that much damage. But yeah, Smash is my permanent upgrade. I got that because that thing is so good.
The Murkoff Corporation encourages you to maintain a positive mental attitude.
I like that better than this. This feels more Christmassy to me. I don't know why. Also gonna switch the floor there. But yeah, I'm getting these for the week for my dailies, which is spot 3 enemies with X-ray, which means I need to level up my X-ray rig, and then I need to use the jammer rig 3 times. So in the meantime, I'll use the jammer rig, which has a pretty short cooldown. And then when I get enough points, I will level up my X-ray rig. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
What do you know?
Yeah, X-ray is... oh, wait, no, I could just use X-ray now. Okay, yeah, let me get that out of the way, actually. Yeah, let me just do X-ray now. Just gotta see 3 enemies through a wall. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and start the... let me change the name of this, by the way. Looks like I can't. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna redo it. But yeah. I'm gonna get the jammer rig. I'm gonna get all the rigs maxed out today as well. That's my plan, and then also being able to unlock a third, I think it's a medicine amp is the last one I have, the skill amp. I want incognito, and that's what I'm waiting for. I believe I have to get to level 35 to get it, so I'm pretty close. Should be 2 or 3 more games to get that. But yeah, as long as we just take damage like once, we can trigger up to 10 sound traps. Slippers would be good to bypass that, like the glass on the ground, which is usually what I set off.
Testify against our truth. Kill the snitch, and we will let you out.
My coffee's getting cold. That's not the best tasting thing ever. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be honest. When I first was told about Outlast Trials was a few months ago, and I was like, look, man, I don't know anything about Outlast. I don't know if I'm gonna like the game, and it was way too expensive for me. Like, I'm not gonna just pull out $40 out my ass. Like, I work very bare minimum. Like I barely make any money working at my job that I currently do now. So it's very hard for me to just, you know, save up for, you know, necessities and then spend money on getting a game. Like, obviously I would get the game if somebody bought it for me, but I waited for it, and it actually came out on PlayStation Plus. And thought it was a pretty good idea to get the game because this game is so fun. And what a start here. We got a present to start out with. Love to see it. I am gonna grab the lockpicks because I can get good items. That is a hiding spot, not where I want to go. Get the brick. Anytime you see a red light, there's always a trap on the other side. I've had a couple of evidence files spawn there. We'll wait to use my X-ray rig. Use this up, grab the Yancy, open this. Already have bandages. Pick this lock because picking locks in this game is very good. And this is why. I'm gonna drop my bandages here actually. So I have the large meds, so just in case I take damage. Mr. Enemy can't do anything about that. But yeah, this mission's super easy. So I actually don't mind grinding it, to be honest. Good God, Leland.
There's too much.
They're close. Be careful.
Can't be seen with your
How can we search for authority?
Down this way.
I know. You don't have to tell me. Alright, yeah, let's fill this generator up and move on. There's literally just two things that are super easy to do. I'll disarm it.
Let's go right there.
Pick up the brick. Can't see anything up with my vision goggles, to be honest. Fill it up. Surprisingly, it's in the same spot as it was last time. I remember. Left to right. Always left to right. Alright, so it's gonna be like... Okay, so I know which one it is. We gotta go like this. What? There we go. Alright, now we just gotta crank it.
People that are nowhere around these parts tend to get fucked to death. You can go fuck her when I have to call it country proper on the clear.
Yeah, we'll just open. We have 3 packages or 3 gifts, so I think this is already a better start than last game. Oh, you know what? Let me use my X-ray. Alright. That's 1. Luckily, it's a really short cooldown.
Right this way.
Oh, God damn it! Don't do this! I'll do anything you want. Give me anything.
That's very buggy.
I did everything Lookout wanted me to. It's like you're doing now. I don't get better. I need serious help. Wait. Wait. Oh, think about what you're doing. We're not like them.
Oh, wow.
Over there. Watch it. Hey, guards, through.
We're gonna keep you safe until you absorb the
Slide. Smiles possibility.
Yep, knew that was gonna happen.
Cook, skin.
That's not job. You think hurting me will get you out of this place? It's pathetic. Shit. What's gonna be? It's so fast. Here, keep safe.
Come on, man, be cool.
could have sworn I saw. I'll get this. What the fuck?
Sneaky.
There we go.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Stop yelling.
That man's asshole is mine!
Bunko.
we did it in under 20 minutes for 2 levels and a whole 10 rebirth tokens. Love to see it. It's a good game, guys. I had fun with that one. I mean, I always have fun with Kill the Snitch missions. I mean, shit.
Our enemies are your enemies. You learn beautifully.
And we get another 10 stamps because of that. Now we have to use the jammer rig 3 times.
Masochist.
And we will get 60 and 600 XP. So we'll get 600 XP and 60 poster notes. It's very good stuff. Anytime you start this game, guys, I recommend getting like your first first 2 up, like when you level up to level 3, the first upgrades you should get is on the pharmacy. Start leveling them up, and then pick your rig. Pick your rig at around level 5. Get the rig, max out your upgrades there, and when you hit level 20 or so, you should have all of those upgrades, and then you level this up. You always level up your rig. Choose a good rig, and if you guys want me to explain what each rig does, which I will do real quick, just so you guys have a feel. This is completely an opinion-based, subjective question that a lot of people are talking about. What is the best rig? Now, let me explain why each rig is where it's placed. So, the weakest rig in the game, in my opinion, this will be, I'll do one for a starter, like a beginner player, and a more experienced player. So the beginners, the best rig in the game to start with is the X-Ray. It lets you know where enemies are through walls. It will let you see objectives through walls when it's fully upgraded. Of course, we're explaining it if it's fully upgraded. So if you have a fully upgraded X-Ray, you'll be able to see the locations of enemies through walls. You'll be able to have your teammates see the enemies through walls when you tag them. You also will be able to see all consumable items within a certain range of your current location. All documents, objectives, posters, booster items, master keys, mines, traps, everything will be seen through walls with classified intel. It lets you see everything through walls. All the main things in the game that you need to escape the trial will be all through here. It also recharges when recharges your night vision when you're not using night vision, so you really don't ever need to use any like batteries ever, unless you have obviously a battery recharger. And then if you have a battery recharger and you go to like a confidential room and you open that by pressing the 2 buttons to get in it, and you have that extra 2 times less durability or more durability on it, you don't ever need to carry a battery in your inventory, considering you can only have 3 or 4 slots, maybe 5 if you run the backpack amp, which I don't recommend, because it's kind of unnecessary because you're not really supposed to have that many items. It's good for newer players to learn the maps and learn where all the objective spawns can be. Obviously, they'll be on benches and on the ground, of course, or in boxes. So I believe X-Ray is really good for a beginner. And Stun comes in number 2. It's super easy to use. You just throw it, stuns the enemy in place for 8 seconds. It's very strong. Simple in its name. The third best rig I recommend is Jammer. Jammer is kind of a miniature X-Ray and Stun put into one, I would say. It does everything every other rig does. It also does healing as well. So it's kind of like every other rig in the game. Like, it does a little bit of what each rig does, which makes it one of the best, if not the best. And I personally think it is the best rig in the game. But not for a newer player. It's the third best. It's very easy. You just disable traps and get to use them for yourselves. You can also destroy cameras. You can make enemies puke. That's not really needed. I think it's very strong. Very good for a newer player. I think the fourth strongest for a newer player is Barricade. Being able to stop a Jaeger or a Henrietta from chasing you in a certain part of the map, or even like one of the main villains like Coil or Gooseberry. Like, if either of them are chasing you, you can place a barricade on a door or a window, and you're out. And you have 2 of these, so it's very, very good. They come back really fast as well. It's just a really solid rig overall. And then I would say heal. I genuinely think blind is the worst rig in the game. You should stay away from blind. It takes too long to set up, and it's just, in my opinion, a worse stun. Yes, you do get a slight speed boost with it, which stun doesn't give you that, but you get to lock an enemy in place with both. I do think blind has a stronger emission than what stun gives you. Like, it has a stronger power. But I think blind also, since it does take 4 seconds to place on the ground, even at max level, it's just not worth that time, considering enemies speed up in line of sight when they have you within a certain range of you. So yeah, just stay away from blind. I don't think it's very good. The only reason why I leveled it up is because I wanted to try something new, of course. But yeah, for an experienced player, I'm gonna run through it. I'm not gonna explain why. This is my opinion, and from the 40 hours that I have in this game, in my opinion, the strongest rig is Jammer. The second strongest rig, if utilized correctly, is the Barricade rig. Barricade is so strong in multiplayer or against Gooseberry maps. Very good on Gooseberry maps. Also very good against I forget what his name is. Marco? Something like that. Bambino. When you're playing against the shotgun dude or Mother Gooseberry, which is the bitch with the duck hand drill thing, very good against them. I would say the third best rig in the game is stun. It's very easy to use, very good, very powerful. Fourth best is heal. I really love heal. It's actually really underrated. I think it's the most underrated rig in multiplayer. Solo, it's kind of lackluster, but when you are playing on rebirth maps, or if you're playing on any of the later realms like docks or shopping mall, heal becomes very, very good because certain enemies can poison you, and the damage that Mother Gooseberry does, it counteracts that. So all of those enemies except for Leland, whenever you're playing on any other realm except for Police Station, heal becomes good. It gets better as the realms go on, of course. And then I would say currently I believe blind is slightly better than X-ray, but it's 50-50. It's 5A, 5B. Like, they're both terrible. I would stay away from both of these if you're a higher, more experienced player. I would stick to these 4. These are the 4 strongest. It depends on the scenario you're playing in. Jammer is really good if you're 4 stacking. It's not necessarily the best when you're playing solo. But it gets the job done when you're playing multiplayer, especially with the more players you have. You have 3 or 4 players, I'd recommend having one jammer, because the reason why it's so good is not only is it able to steal traps and use them for yourselves or break locks on doors, but you can literally heal your teammates from a distance, pick them up with the jammer. What else can you do with the jammer? There was something else in my mind and I lost it for a second. It'll come back to me. I'll come back to that. The jammer will make every other rig cooldown slightly quicker. So every other rig, I believe it's like 4 or 5% faster. You get your rigs back. Very powerful for a rig like stun or heal. Those 2 take the longest to regen. I do think that heal is really powerful in the hands. I think if you're running a 4 stack, okay, the best 4 rigs to use is one person uses stun. Obviously, depending on the map, you want to use heal, barricade, and jammer. And if you don't want to do that, you could run one of either heal or barricade, a stun and 2 jammers, or 2 stuns, a heal and a barricade, or a heal and a jammer, or 2 stuns, a barricade, and a jammer. Only have 1 jammer on your team. You do not need multiple jammers. I just think that's kind of stupid. The only rigs that you should stack is stun, barricade, and blind. Those 3 definitely can be stacked. The other 3 you just don't need to stack. These 3 are very solo. Heal you can, I guess, but these 2 never stack. You don't really need to. It's kind of useless if you do so. Anyways, let's go ahead
Well, hey,
and
Max.
unlock the heal
If I give
rig.
you any trouble, let me know.
And then I'm gonna max out the heal.
Good
I'm gonna
luck
start
with
doing
that.
heal rig.
Careful out there.
Anyways, I need to use the jammer rig, so that's what we'll do. Let's create a new trial. This one sucks. Don't do it. I'm not a big fan of Clint's the Orphans either. All of these are difficult except for this one. Like except for this one's okay. Like I don't mind this one, but solo it's not solo friendly. This one's extremely solo friendly. It's super easy to complete. So we'll do that, and then what I do is collect the gifts, and then mandatory second objective. We'll save that. Let's do. Release. Release the strays. Fuck it. We'll do that. This is by far my favorite mission to do. I'm doing this to grind rebirth tokens, by the way. And also because I'm trying to get my trial maker challenges done for these free 2000 XP. Very crucial. I get those down, of course. I'm a grinder when it comes to this type of stuff. I'm very good with the XP, and I want to show my friends that it's kind of crazy when you play the game for so long. How the progression when you stop playing. Like, we stopped playing last night around 9. I got on, or I stayed on for a little bit, played about 3 or 4 games, got off, and then went to sleep. And then I woke up
There is a snitch inside
at about
the prison, preparing to
6:30,
testify against
got some
our
coffee,
truth.
walked my dog,
Kill the snitch,
took a shower,
and we will let
and
you out.
hopped on stream with you guys. But yeah, this mission is just so easy. There's literally 2 parts to it. You have to turn the generator on in the basement, push the snitch, and find keys. That's like the 3 things you got to do. I guess there's technically 4 because you have to also electrocute the snitch and then escape, but very simple. Find keys to open up locks, to open up the doors, to push the snitch, and you have to turn the generator on to push the snitch. So you just got to push the snitch as far as until he gets the electrocution chamber. Really, really easy mission. And if you want to grind rebirth tokens, this is how you do it.
Please proceed.
Lockpick at the start. Yeah, Jammer's really good. Short cooldown. It's by far the strongest rig when used correctly. And yeah, just very beginner friendly. Extremely beginner friendly. And see, this is why I get the lockpick at the start. Very big. So we can open this, and now we have a rig recharger, which is not only insanely strong, but you only have limited of those. Bust through that, smoke the glass. I already have a bottle, don't forget that. I need to get around him. That's what we'll do. We'll just do this.
Right this way.
He was very stupid. He's extremely stupid. But yeah, all I have to do is just use the jammer rig 3 times in this game, and that should be pretty easy to do.
Down this way.
Alright. Obviously, we're going to be looking for...
This looks
as
useful.
many presents as possible. Alright, we know Leland's there. Right here, we will use... You didn't hear me because I have a perk called noise reduction, which deafens the sounds of your walking and running speeds to not alert enemies as much, because it kind of gets annoying.
Now comes the adventure.
Okay, that's pretty laggy, I'm not gonna lie.
Come to spray for
Again, left to right always.
smells.
I think it's probably best we just leave this area.
Tell me what you want me to say. defending you. You don't have to do this.
Beyond laggy.
What's wrong with me?
Authorities key to productive healing.
You can also break locks. Okay. This is the one. Jesus Christ, that was terrible.
Oh, please.
Alright guys, well, we're not gonna talk about what happened. Need this guy. Okay, yeah, just sneak up on me, alright. We cannot be serious. Everywhere I go, I feel like there's an enemy. We also need to look for gifts and whatnot as well. Alright, now before we go back, we will find the last... We'll find the last one.
Discipline. All it takes.
Don't make you easy. Just slip. It ain't justice. It ain't mine. Pocket is closed. A clean snake. Yeah. I know how to spot a communist. I've seen that movie. You don't cook what me I want raw. You don't hurt my prisoner. You order me. You don't cook my songbird.
Alright, now we get out of here.
I believe you're being sent to a searchier person.
Evacuate the trial immediately. Please exit the trial shell.
Alright. Hi, Loki. Only get an A, but an A is still good. We took too much damage that round. Yeah, these received damage 4 points. Not ideal, but an A is still good. Ooh. Yeah, not gonna lie, bro. Loki kind of rough. I like that. It's more Christmassy. Also like that for more Christmassy vibes. Then the floor. Rock that.
Shit, man. Anything I can do to help? That's better. Good look out there.
We are level 35 now, which means I should be able to unlock Incognito. Yep, which increases your crouched walking speed, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when you're playing with noise reduct, the combination of both of them are insane. You literally make no sound whatsoever. It does not make your footstep sounds any less quieter. It just makes them so much less. You can just kind of bypass a whole lot with Incog and noise reduct. Noise reduct is so strong. So strong.
Don't bet on any slow.
It's like I missed something in my room. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy and want to see more Phasmo content, let me know down below. I'll make sure to answer as much as I can whenever I can. Stay tuned till the next stream. It shouldn't be too long until then. These are like identical. But yeah, stay tuned until next time. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.